They say I might as well face the truth, but I am just too long in the tooth. So I'm an OAB and we mean, but I'm not yet quite gone to sea. I may be over the hill now that I have retired, fading away, but I'm not yet expired. Whacked out, run down, too old to shave, 1 foot in the grave.
I'm really glad we arrived back to find this half-eaten double whopper with cheese lying in my front roast bed. Some people put manure in theirs, but I'll have none of it. A double whopper with cheese is a thing. Harry Whitcroft swears by them.
Still, it was a good evening, I thought. Mom! We're back! I thought they put on a really good show for a local group.
There's another pull of water from that overflow out there.
Not that you know much about it, of course. Having slept through most of the first half, like Rip Van Winkle. Next time we go to a play, why don't you just put your pajamas on and be done with it? Bad enough when you started cuddling the man in the seat next to you. Let alone all the comments you were making during the interval.
I merely said that to me the Hunchback of Notre Dame's costume didn't look historically accurate, that's all. What?
You know full well it was Peter Pan we're doing. You just see things like that for comic effect.
I do nothing. But who was that that kept swinging across the stage on a bell rope then?
That was Mrs. Hemstridge from the Co-op playing Tinkerbell. The wire had to be that thick because of her glandular disorder.
Well, why did she have one eye halfway up her forehead?
I'm not saying she doesn't bear a passing resemblance to Lon Chaney Sr., it's true, but she's got a lovely singing voice. She's one of the company's leading lights.
So it hasn't put you off joining them then, tonight?
No, I've made my mind up. It'll be fun getting back to amateur dramatics after all these years. Mr. Whittaker says I can pop along on Wednesday evening. He thinks they might have a small part for me in their next production, especially now they've lost their star performer, Desiree Gibson. Now she's become big and famous.
Desiree Gibson? I expect that was her in the foyer behaving like Edna Everidge.
She went to Jersey to do a Bergerac in January. And they say she's one of the 6 hand-riding penguins in that building society advert. She's done very well for herself, and no question about it. Are you coming straight up to bed now, or what?
No, I'm going to do another hour or two in my situation comedy. Try and get this scene finished if I can.
How's it coming along? All right?
Very nicely, thank you. Very funny.
When's it got to be in by?
Closing date for entries, August the 1st.
Can you let me read it?
Then it's finished.
Anyone in mind for the parts?
Joan Plowright and Bernard Breslaw.
Oh, good. Mom! We're back! Did you want some Horlicks? Congratulations! You've done it again, haven't you?
What's the matter? What happened? What is it?
I take it you were the one who put all that powdered wallpaper paste in a big glass jar and left it upstairs last week.
No. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, when the packet split open. Why?
My mother thought they were bath salts. You know how she tips a ton of the stuff in? She fell asleep in the water, reading the Daily Mirror. Woke up like a giant tadpole in a bath of frog spawn. She looks like she's been pickled in aspic up there.
Oh, dear. You're right.
Would you be? With both buttocks glued together like treacle. A crossword paper to one bosom and an handicapped cartoon to the other. I'll be up all evening now, scraping them with a squeegee.
I'm sorry about that. I suppose at least there's no lasting damage done. What's that supposed to mean?
I suppose it was also your bright idea to store the polyfiller in that old Steradent tin. You can start shipping. Are you nearly ready, Mum, or we'll miss the train? And don't try and carry that big suitcase down with your ankle.
Have a nice day in Kettering. That's not a contradiction in terms.
I should think she'll be glad to get home after last night. You'll be all right all day? You'd better eat up that pasty. It goes off at midnight.
Yes.
Well, I'll love you and leave you then. You'll have a nice morning of peace and quiet for a change. Be able to get on with your script.
I certainly hope.
We're off now. See you tonight.
Bye then. Bye, Mum.
No, Mum, it's hardly noticeable this morning. And people will just think it's a new type of hair gel.
First time in 8 days. Bliss. Hello?
Good morning. My name is Mr. R.S. Gridley, ringing from Kidderminster.
Yes?
K-I-D-D-M-I-N-S-T-E-R.
Yes?
In first place, shot B, Mike Hallett against John Verger. Second place, shot D, Doug Mountjoy against Jimmy White.
I beg your
In
pardon?
third place, shot H, Dennis Taylor against Bill Weberneck.
Dennis Taylor. Hello? Hello? Utterly mad. Where was I? Hello?
This is Gordon James Kirkcaldy, ringing from Kirkcaldy.
Yes?
In first place, shot F, John Barrett against Tony Meo.
Look, what the hell is this?
In second place, shot D, Doug Mountjoy against Jimmy White.
Look, you've got a wrong number.
In third place, shot D, Steve Davis against Eddie Charlton.
Look, I said I think you've got... Hello? Yes.
Hello,
Hello?
this is Ulrich Idle here, ringing from Stockholm, Sweden. And here are my votes in the BBC shot of the championship, Snow.
Look, what am I, Katie Boyle? The bomb is dialed. You're all coming through to a private number. Do you understand?
In first place,
Go away!
again.
Hello?
Victor Meldrew?
No, who's he playing against? Hurricane Higgins? Yeah, oh, yes, that's me. Speaking.
Good morning. My name is Desiree Gibson. I was ringing for Mrs. Meldrew. She's in Kettering, is that right?
Yes, that's right. Do you want a number for her? It's 0536 598 I should try around 12.
Oh, you're very kind. Thank you.
That's all right. Goodbye. How anyone's supposed to write with interruptions every 3 seconds just fair boggles the mind. Peace and quiet's not a lot to ask for on a Monday morning.
I think you're all right there. No worries at all there, Mr. Meldrew.
What the bloody hell are you doing in there?
Mrs. Meldrew was a bit concerned out. It might be a bit clogged up, like, you know, but I think it's all clear now. I'm going up to your loft now and have a look at your overflow, okay? Oh, you need a new toilet, Doc.
Do I? Have you got any privacy in your own toilet now?
It's not in here.
No, he's not. Go away!
You had a good day then, evidently.
Eventually, after spending half the morning manning the BBC snooker switchboard and having arguments with 3 different people at British Telecom, I had more peace during the Blitz. How was your day? Oh, did that woman ring you at your mother's, Desiree Gibbon?
Oh, yes. Gibson. That's what I meant to tell you. She's invited us to dinner at her place.
I didn't know you knew her.
Well, I don't. But she seems to know all about me. She says she's holding a Bergerac party. You know, about half a dozen of her friends to watch her episode as it goes out on the air on Friday. She said, how are we fixed? I said, we've got nothing on. It would be a thrill for the pair of us.
Is that the sort of thrill you get when you plug your fingers into a light socket?
How often do we get invited out to dinner parties? It'll be a change from sitting stuck in front of the television all evening. And you never know. With her contacts, she might know someone who could look at your script. What's it about? Can I see?
When I finished, I told you.
I presume Mick Stacey gave you his verdict on that overflow pipe in the loft.
He did, yes.
Told me the pipe was a complete write-off. Corroded away to Bagara, he said.
Buggery, I think you'll find.
Sorry?
Corroded away to buggery. Technical term they use in the plumbing industry. Anyway, it's all under control. I'm getting a new one tomorrow.
You are?
Yes, then you can trust me to fit an overflow pipe. Pay him 50 quid for the privilege.
And we need a new toilet duck as well.
I know. It's supposed to be. It's very good. Excuse me. What the bloody hell do you think this is? There's a litter bin in the corner, or is that too far for you to walk? You might like living in a sewer, but there's other people who prefer to walk down this road without being knee-deep in your half-digested lunch. Are you going to pick that up? Either you pick that up, or I'm going to make a citizen's arrest and have you prosecuted.
Don't twitch your head about or you'll make me slip.
But you're cutting into my neck.
If you don't keep still, you'll be picking this ear up off the carpet. I just wish you'd leave well alone, instead of going around everywhere like Charles Bronson.
Mentally defective people like that must have a double whopper for a brain.
Yes, well, you're very lucky you didn't do something far worse.
Yes, it's lucky he didn't see I was carrying a toilet duck.
Oh, this thing's as blunt as old Harry. I'm going to the shed to see if we've got some new blades.
Don't even think about it. $33. 34, 35, 36. Wonderful. A precious record of your mother's 80th birthday for us to treasure for always.
No wonder they do them cheaper than anyone else. Well, we won't be using them again. Well, I'm off up now. I've got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. I've got my rehearsals in the evening, and we've got some big arrangements to get ready first thing, so I want to be out early.
Same with me as it happens.
Why, where are you off to tomorrow?
Nowhere in particular. Just a little job to take care of.
Some breakfast, darling?
My God, I must have been drunk last night.
How about a pair of freshly squeezed grapefruit?
Get off!
Morning! Sorry to disturb you both, only I've just had a disaster with my upstairs plumbing.
Just a second, Mum. Sorry. You sure you're all right up there, Martin?
Doesn't look any too safe.
I'm fine. You just carry on. Okay. Sorry, now. Shall we just go from your entrance again?
All right.
Leave that cactus and come over here. You can take your tights off another time.
No, not there by 10. Charles will start getting suspicious. Don't forget you've got to take the cat in to be doctored today.
The way things are going, I think I might join you. I wonder what that cat would say if he knew what was in store for him.
Well, I can wave goodbye to this pair.
Something like that.
I said he wasn't safe on that bloody gantry. Martin, speak to us. Are you all right?
What is it, your leg or what?
My pacemaker.
You're going to kill yourself, man. I'll go back the car up to the door and we'll run him off to the hospital.
Running! Look, his leg. Can't we do something to bleed to death?
Hang on.
We need a tourniquet or something.
I'll get a bit of this curtaining up the top here.
Down here, it's all seeping through here.
Oh, come off, you bloody stupid thing. Ah! Here, let's get this round his knee. You lift it.
It's no good. Some bloody idiot's parked his car right across the entrance. It's turning all that way. Oh, God. We'll have to call for an ambulance.
Let's see if we can get him to the sofa. Can you walk at all?
Yes, I think so.
You've got him up.
I'm absolutely amazed. I wouldn't have believed you had it in you. 45 pages of absolute dribble. Is it supposed to be funny?
What do you mean?
Well, wouldn't happen, would it? Stupid things like that in real life. Where do you get such ridiculous ideas?
Oh. I thought it had come out rather well. Oh. Well, that's that down the drain. 5 weeks' work. I've been enjoying writing that. I thought at last I'd found something I was good at.
Well, that's just my opinion. Well, the judges might love it.
Oh, you're right. I've obviously been wasting my time completely as usual.
Why don't you bring it along tonight to Desiree's? See what she says. She'll give you a more professional opinion, perhaps. Oh, that reminds me. She asked me to record that program for her. How long do you think it'll take us to get there? I suppose we should leave ourselves about...
Any sign of him yet, darling?
Nothing, no. They must have got delayed somewhere.
Hurry up, it's just starting. Morning, Sergeant. How are you today?
Just about staying the course, my love. Fillet steak, I think, medium rare. And drop of the Chardonnay.
I think we've got a bottle. I'll just check.
Jim! Over here! What are you doing here, you old reprobate?
Brilliant!
Don't do much research for a part like that, does he?
Well, on that one, I did try and visit a few restaurants, you know, just to absorb the atmosphere. Oh, that'll be Victor and Margaret.
I'll get it.
I thought they were never going to make it. Means we can all eat if you'd like to take your places.
Right.
For my part, it was at a complete and total standstill. Well, I'm sorry we had to open the wine for Victor to take his Valium.
I know. It is getting worse, no doubt about it. Right. I believe Desiree mentioned seafood on the phone.
Yes, yes, that's all right with us, isn't it?
Lovely. Where is it, then?
Sorry?
Where is it?
What?
The seafood.
Seafood?
Yes. Look, if you could manage it after all, it's no sweat. Whatever you prepared for us, I'm sure it's marvelous. Right, now, the plates are all in here, warmed up and ready, and serving dishes in here. And any other utensils you may need, I'm sure you'll soon find. Right, well, I don't suppose you want me breathing down your neck while you're working, so I'll just go through and join the others and await all your delicacies. Oh, when you're ready with the first course, just stick it through the hatch.
I wonder if there's a room in the house where I can kill myself.
Oh, one more thing. If you could just put the selection of desserts on the trolley and we'll all help ourselves.
Mr. Gibson, I think there's been a bit of a mix-up here. We haven't brought any food with us. I'm afraid there's been a terrible misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? But you agreed it all with my wife. On the phone the other day.
No, I don't know where she got that impression.
You told her you were in catering.
In Kettering.
What is it?
They're not a bloody catering firm at all. You've got it all arse about face, as usual. God almighty, I thought you were supposed to phone up to confirm all the details.
I tried a dozen times. The phone was always off the hook. Heavens above, woman, you must have realised. What on earth did you think I was talking about when I said to make sure you brought the bill with you?
yet?
No. You know what it's like down that takeaway on a Friday night.
Nicer than the volunteer, really, I suppose.
Well, yeah, these things do happen. If anyone would like some more soup, I can open another tin.
Jerry was telling us the most horrific story. How he was vandalised this week.
That's right, Wednesday lunchtime. I parked the car to go in the post office. When I come back, some cretine's arsehole has dumped a sack full of garbage all over inside of my car. Gungeon crap everywhere, for no reason at all. Jesus Christ, I find him, I'll have his balls for bacon dumplings. He won't know what's in him.
Terrible. The trouble is, they never catch them, do they? They always get away with it.
Except this one made a fatal error. Left a clue behind.
A clue?
A load of crook transparencies I found amongst the potato peelings. Some gormless ghoulie in a cap in most of them. Not a vindictive man, but if I ever come across this bastard... Still, let's not get morbid at the dinner table, eh? Sounds as if our tuckers arrived.
Right, they're back, everyone. Who's for a double whopper?
In a grave. They say I might as well face the truth, but I am just too long in the tooth. So I'm an OAP and weak need, but I'm not yet quite gone to sea. I may be over the hill now that I have retired, fading away, but I'm not yet expired. Clapped out, run down, too old to save, 1 foot in the grave.
I'm really glad we arrived back to find this half-eaten double whopper with cheese lying in my front rose bed. Some people put manure in theirs, but I'll have none of it. A double whopper with cheese is a thing. Harry Wheatcroft swears by them.
Still, it was a good evening, I thought. Mom! We're back! I thought they put on a really good show for a local group.
There's another pull of water from that overflow out there.
Not that you know much about it, of course. Having slept through most of the first half, like Rip Van Winkle. Next time we go to a play, why don't you just put your pajamas on and be done with it? Bad enough when you started cuddling the man in the seat next to you. Let alone all the comments you were making during the interval.
I merely said that to me the Hunchback of Notre Dame's costume didn't look historically accurate, that's all. What?
You know full well it was Peter Pan we're doing. You just say things like that for comic effect.
I do nothing. But who was that that kept swinging across the stage in a bell rope then?
That was Mrs. Hemstridge from the Co-op playing Tinkerbell. Well, I had to be that thick because of a glandular disorder.
Well, why does she have one eye halfway up her forehead?
I'm not saying she doesn't bear a passing resemblance to Lon Chaney Sr., it's true, but she's got a lovely singing voice. She's one of the company's leading lights.
So it hasn't put you off joining them then, tonight?
No, I made my mind up. It'll be fun getting back to amateur dramatics after all these years. Mr. Whittaker says I can pop along on Wednesday evening. He thinks they might have a small part for me in their next production, especially now they've lost their star.